already know what it is, man. It's your big homie LA the Boomman, aka Boomman, Mr. Authentic or Nothing, and you rockin' with the Ugly Money Nietzsche podcast, man. We getting it in. Y'all know how we do.
What up? I am Ugly Money Nietzsche, and welcome to the Ugly Money Podcast and my guest for the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, Authentic Empire CEO. A man of all, jack of all trades, a guy that I respect and revere quite honestly a lot. Boys and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, give it up for Boomman!
Boomman.
What's up, sir?
What's going on with you, bro?
Boomman still booming.
Come on, man. I ain't never stopped.
He's we go way back.
For sure.
And I wanna go back. I wanna go back. Like back. I want to give it, because you don't do a lot of interviews, so I feel honored.
No, nobody wants to interview.
Yeah, right. Let's go back, man, because you and I have a lot in common that a lot of people don't know. You were in the military.
Yep.
Let's go all the way back there, man. Let's go. How did Boomman come up? You know what I'm saying? Where's Boomman from? Where's Boomman get his booming mentality from?
Man, I'm a hustler from Atlanta. Most people know me from Southwest Atlanta, but I done stayed all over Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't born here, but I've been here since I was 3 years old. You get where I'm coming from? And I done went from Bedford Pine preschool to John B. Gordon Elementary, East Atlanta, to Miller Grove, to West Clayton, to North Clayton Middle,
yes, sir.
Main Street Elementary. Man, from the 4th grade to the 11th grade, I went to a different school every year.
Okay.
Then my mom met a dude who was in the military. I moved to Newport News, Virginia.
To
Denby High School. Then I moved to
Enterprise. Denby. We used to play our football. I went to Dinwiddie High School.
Denby.
Y'all beat us though. No, you went to Denby. I went to Dinwiddie. Y'all beat us though. I ain't gonna worry about it. We'll talk about it.
And then I went to Enterprise, Alabama for a semester. Wow. Then my mom kind of severed ties with the dude she was engaged with, and we came back to Atlanta. And then I moved to Campbellton and went to Thera High School. Yeah. Most people know me from Southwest Atlanta, Thera High School, Campbellton Road, Cascade.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And you went to the military after that?
And then I went to Morris Brown after that, Morris Brown College after that. And then Morris Brown lost their accreditation. Then I went to the Air Force. You know what I'm saying?
Damn right. And
then it was stationed down there in Moody in Valdosta, Georgia.
It's I'm gonna sip a little something. I got this black on vodka, man. It's Bomb made, man.
Do your thing.
They take care of us.
Get your commercial book.
You know it. We gotta pay these bills. But where did Boomman get the name Boomman?
I got the name Boomman in Valdosta. What happened was when I got out of the military, I got out disabled with a disability. And I could no longer carry my weapon no more in the military, so they had to discharge me.
Respect.
And when they discharged me out of the military, my old partner, who was in the military with me, who went overseas with me, because I did two tours in Iraq, named David Marrero.
Salute.
Yeah,
I did one, and they ain't no K-Rab.
Yeah. Where you went? Where you was at?
I was in Fallujah.
You was in Fallujah.
Fallujah, Al-Ramadi. Yes, sir.
Okay. Baghdad and Salil.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
Yeah, bombs on Baghdad,
exactly.
for real.
Real talk.
For real.
Yeah.
But anyway, my partner had got out the military. His name was David Marrero. We wasn't partners at the time, but it was around Valentine's Day, and he was selling watches and stuff like that. And when I got out of high school, my last year of high school, I worked at Walters.
Okay.
You get where I'm coming from? So anybody knows anything about Walters, you know what I'm saying? You got to be a hustler to be in there selling clothes.
Yeah, Walters
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Straight out of high school. And I always been like a little hustler. My mom told me when I was like 6, you know what I'm saying? I asked her for a Nintendo.
Okay.
And she told me, she was like, boy, I ain't getting no Nintendo. I can't even afford to put no bread on the table.
Wow.
And she said, I went and sold my toys and did something and came back with a loaf of bread.
Damn
and
right.
she said from that point, she said she knew I was going to be straight. You get where I'm coming from? So I always been like a hustler. But anyway, the name Boomman came because I linked up with my partner, David Marrero. And when I linked up with him, he had some watches and some stuff like that he was selling. And I was out the military, stay-at-home dad, wanted to get some money, tired of my wife at the time, tired of her in my ear about not having no money and the whole nine. And I was like, bro, I can get off the watches. You know what I'm saying? How much you want for them? You feel
That
where I'm
right,
coming from?
that right.
Because I didn't know you was selling them. You know what I'm saying? I just walked into the PX, and he was like, shoot, just give me like 200. You know what I'm saying? 100, 200 for each. I said, shoot, can I take like 6 on with me? He was like, you take how many you want to take. You feel me? 3 days later, I came back, sold all of them.
Wow.
From there, that was the beginning of like a beautiful relationship between me and David Marrero. At that time, we went from that. Then he had a cousin in New York because he was from New York. He had the plugs, I had the hustle. You feel where I'm coming from?
There it is.
And so it went from that to start getting shoes. And so I had the Jordans for the low. You know what I'm saying? I had the Air Force Ones.
Oh, you was that guy.
I was that guy. Before that guy. You get where I'm coming from?
Exactly.
I was making like $5,000 a week out the back of the trunk. You get where I'm coming from? This is just straight hustle. Me by myself. You get where I'm coming from? So I would be driving neighborhood to neighborhood, selling shoes. No gun, no nothing. Yeah, bro. I'm out here. You feel where I'm coming from?
God is real, y'all.
Fearless. You feel me? And somebody was like, hey, what's dude's name? He be booming them shoes. He said, that's the Boom Man right there. Cause I used to pull up like the ice cream man.
Yeah,
you know
and the Boom Man.
you feel me? And Valdosta gave me that name, and it kind of stuck. And they was like, what people call you? I was like, people call me LA, or they call me Law. You know what I'm saying? From high school and stuff like that. And so there it was LA the Boom Man. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I got the name.
Now, you spent a lot of time, I met you were an artist. You were an artist. I think we both were artists at the same time. Tell me about some of the things you learned, because I think we all.
See, I was a real artist. You was playing artist.
I'm
just
Facts.
I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you. Now you were going hard.
Nah,
bro.
man, respect.
You had a couple songs. I was like, dang, I need to get over.
We had a good run. We had a good run. You know what I'm saying? And we learned. I learned some things. I learned a lot about the actual business side of things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So leading up to
Truth for the matter, I was playing artist too. So it's
respect.
I was playing artist.
But sometimes we have to wear different hats to be able to do everything.
To feel out what works.
To find out your purpose. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
What's some things you learned as an artist that make you the CEO that you are?
The main thing I learned that as an artist, because me coming from Southwest Atlanta and being in the military and, you know, dealing with people, I was known as being like a real dude. You know what I'm saying? Like like all my partners, like we real dudes. Like we don't do the rap cap stuff and all that. We didn't do that. So as an artist, music. So as an artist, my biggest thing was learning that the game is not real. That a majority of this is fluff and entertainment. You get where I'm coming from?
Talk about it.
The people you think is solid act like hoes. Can I say that?
Oh yes, sir.
Yeah,
Please speak freely.
Yeah, and it's just like it was a lot of things that I didn't respect, but I had to understand that that's the game that I'm in. Like, you know, a lot of these dudes are soft, so they get some money. They sign some street folk. Now they want to pop off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It just, you know, no disrespect, nobody in no gangs. Yeah. Everybody want to get affiliated so they could be hard. You know, I went to the military, so I really got shot at and bombed at and all that stuff like that. So, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't respect the military. I didn't like that game. Exactly. You get where I'm coming from? So that was never really a thing for me. A thing for me was just rocking with genuine people and making some music and trying to make some money. You feel where I'm coming from? And taking care of my family. You know, that was the thing for me.
Now fast forwarding, it was a guy I remember. He had a song called "All the Way Turned Up."
Yeah.
I was in Augusta, Georgia. I had booked the artists. I had booked a group artist, and there was this song that was called "All the Way Turned Up." Or at least we thought it was that. And shouts out to them. And I remember there was some controversy because the guy that was on the song, his name was Roscoe Dash.
For sure.
And from our understanding, it was his song.
Yeah.
But we didn't know that at the time.
Right.
And then I remember somehow, some way, Boomman gets inserted, and with a company by the name of MMI.
MMI, it's tatted on me.
And Roscoe Dash gets the accreditation for that song that he deserves, and it ends up on BET, and Soulja Boy is on it. And tell me about that whole Getting into that whole Roscoe Dash situation.
The thing about that, I never spoke on it back then because back then I used to always try to take the high road.
Yeah, respect.
So I speak on it now. Roscoe, you want the long story or the short story?
Man, come on.
All right.
All right, so, he got plenty of film in that camera.
Okay, cool. So rewinding the tape back.
Let's do it.
From high school. I first got behind this dude named K-Rab.
K-Rab on the track.
Right. He created the whole snap movement. He did Laffy Taffy. He did I'm the Man for Shawty Low. He did the Do It. He did the Bubblegum. And he did a lot of other records. You know what I'm saying? He was known as the Snap King. He signed with Lil Jon, signed with BMI, signed with BME?
Yeah,
BME and KD and you know what I'm saying, some other people.
Yeah.
And so the thing is in high school, me, my boy Energy, Mike, and we had my boy Sid. We had this thing called a little circle click. You get where I'm coming from? And we was trying to create this label. You know what I'm saying? And K-Rab was gonna be the face of the label.
Damn right.
So what happened was when Morris Brown lost his accreditation, I said I'm gonna go to the military, get the money. You know what I'm saying? Deploy. And then I'm gonna start the label.
Man, our stories are so
simple. So look, when I was overseas, I think I was in Toledo. Might have been Baghdad. I can't remember. You know, that was a while ago.
Yeah.
All I remember is picking up a Source magazine or a Vibe magazine and seeing K-Rab in the magazine.
Wow.
I'm like, we on.
we on.
I'm like, we on. So I'm calling back. I'm like, Mike, what's up, man? I'm looking at the magazine. K-Rab in the magazine talking about he broke a ringtone for Laffy Taffy, broke a record for selling ringtone with Laffy Taffy. We up. He was like, man, K-Rab took all the equipment with Fabo and KD and yada yada yada. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I ain't seen him. You feel? I was like, it's all good. That's my partner. So I already know we friends.
You were happy for him.
Best friend, best friends from high school. So I was like, it don't matter. When I get back, it's on and popping. So I come back. When I come back, me and K-Rab solid. We like this. I got bread. Then I realized rappers didn't have money like that. So I'm checked up. I done built my house from the ground up. Exactly. I'm in SS Impalas, candy painted, spinning wheels at the time, the whole nine.
Especially that has
that military. Yeah, come on, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
you're right.
Yeah, come on. Separation paying off. Because I done got married the whole nine.
You get BIBA.
Come on, bro. I'm ready to up. I'm ready to game.
Yes, sir. You better.
Yeah.
You better.
So, me and K-Rab was cool, but what happened was the people around him started feeling some type of way. You get where I'm coming from? And then I start, because I'm realizing, I'm like, bro, I'm asking questions, trying to learn the business. Like, bro, I don't want no pay. I just intern, whatever. I just want to learn the business. Man, it went from, we good to quit telling folk you with us and the whole night. I'm like, cool. It's these group of dudes that he had around him. So I said, you know what? I'm going to fall back. I said, the next time I find me a producer, I'm signing him.
There it is.
You feel me? It so happened to be KE on the track. You get where I come from, down in Valdosta. Signed KE. Yeah. Brought him back to Atlanta. When I brought him back to Atlanta, I tried to get him with K-Rab. K-Rab was feeling at the time like, man, he biting my sound. You know how the producers be. So I was like, it's cool. We'll just move around. J Money ended up getting a record. FLY ended up getting a record. We started the whole futuristic sound with J Money first name, last name, Young LA 36 Souls, and then FLY had the Swag Surfing, the Mr. Lennox,
ladies and gentlemen, Swag Surfing. That's one of those records that's like a electric slide.
Right.
That is a mainstay.
Yeah, I'm behind.
That's a lifetime check.
See what
ladies.
People don't realize, I've been behind the culture for over a decade.
That's crazy.
From K-Rab, the KE, to Roscoe Dash. So I'm gonna get to the Roscoe part. So then I end up watching from afar how the whole K-Rab situation fell out, and Lil Jon didn't want to give him his credit. DJ took his, the 2-step. He was behind all that. Wow. Not the detail, but I know he had a partner. They ended up having to sue for that. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like he wasn't getting his credit for what he did, and that hit home for me. You know what I'm saying? Because that was my personal partner. You feel me? Regardless, you know what I'm saying? So the thing is, I'm throwing parties. You feel me? I'm throwing parties. I'm doing a lot of everything, right? Throwing the biggest parties in the city.
Damn
you feel
right.
where I'm coming from with TJ and Fetty and Snap and
Shouts out TJ.
Dave and all them. You know what I'm saying? And we do the mixtape release party for Travis Porter. I'm a Differenter too. I think it was. And, we had a great relationship with them. K.E. he did Black Boy, White Boy, and, a bunch of other.
K was on everything.
Yeah, we started the whole futuristic sound. You know what I'm saying? That was us. You get where I'm coming from? So, and I'm throwing parties, and I'm an independent artist. So, I say, oh, they got one with this. And TJ say, bro, that ain't even their record. I'm like, well, who record it is? He was like, it's this dude named ATL. And I'm like, oh, I want to work with Holmes because this a hit, and it wasn't even out yet.
Yeah.
That was the first time performing it when we threw the party. You feel me? But he wasn't there, and so I said, "Can you link us?" He said, "Yeah." He linked us. When he linked us, I was like, "Bro, I think you're super talented. I want to work with you. You feel me? I want to do a song because I had songs with Waka.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to I'm just in the trend, just in the wave." So then he goes from that and he started expressing his feelings like, man, them folks trying to take my song and this and that and that and this. And I'm like, dang, that's messed up, bro. I said, man, I know how that go. Because I experienced my boy K-Rab going through a similar situation. And so, I was just like, shh. Hey, so look, what we gotta do to get this record?
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because like, it's an idiot.
Yeah, it's like, so no, I'm trying to work one.
Exactly.
I'm trying to do a song with him and get him on some K.E. beats.
Okay.
And so, because I knew that I was like, once y'all get together, the chemistry gonna be crazy, and I want to just be in that wave. And so one day, shortly after that, I just had a dream. I had a dream that I signed him.
Wow.
I woke up the next morning, running through the house, like, hey, bro, I just had a dream that I signed Roscoe. And then I said, and I just kept saying, I had a dream I signed Roscoe. And then it went from that to, I'm finna sign Roscoe Dash. You feel where I'm coming from?
So you went from trying to get a song with him to signing him.
Yeah. That's just how it be. Visions come to me, intuition, and I just follow my spirit. So I reached out to him and I just talked to him. He was like, yeah, man, we could talk. They still got me on the road, So we chopped it up. And I was just like, look, man, this going to be a big step. It's going to be a lot of controversy. Some toes going to get stepped on. But it's in my spirit to help you, and I'm willing to do it. And I'm going to help you get a situation, and we're going to go all the way up. And he said, cool, let's link. He pulled up on me at the house we had at Tucker at the time, and I drove him all the way to Valdosta. I kidnapped him. And while I kidnapped him, I'm on the phone, working the phone. Like, I got the dude who, I'm hitting all my people. I got the dude who got the all the way turned up record. And they're like, well, let's do a deal. I thought I was trying to put his record. I said, nah, it's this dude's record. They done jumped on his record and tried to take it from him. You know what I'm saying? And they was like, well, shoot, let's do the deal. So I had like 3-4 deals on the table. We ended up doing it with TA and Music Line and Polo the Don and Interscope. And the rest is kind of history. Yeah. What really happened was though, they couldn't get in contact with the producer. So with Vibes, yeah. So I had K.E. remake the beat.
I remember.
And then when he remade the beat, I said, K.E., ain't you working with Soulja Boy? Send this to him. I guarantee you he gonna jump on it. He sent it to him, he jumped on it, and it was over with.
It was amazing how quick those things happen. You have a tendency to work extremely fast.
Yeah, that's my gift.
Yeah, you work. You be double time with it. Because I remember seeing or hearing the record in the club, and then months later it was on TV, and it was the whole thing was switched around, and the way it was. I guess
you don't even understand what it took to do that. Because everybody thought it was Travis Porter record. So what I did was I emailed the record off. I blasted it out through MP3 Wax. And when I blasted it out through MP3 Wax, a radio DJ hit me who worked radio. His name was Dirty. Rest in peace to Dirty.
Shout out.
He ended up working that record for me for free. He did. He said, this is a hit. I don't want nothing from you. Just when you get your deal, just look out for me, put me in. I was like, cool. He was out of Virginia, in a wheelchair. You know what I'm saying? Just working the phones, using the relationships. He moved that record around. It was at 800 spins, over 800 spins with no money. And so wherever Travis Porter was at, he went to the outskirts around them before they even got to it. So they was in Georgia, Tennessee, Alabama. We in Chicago. We in Philly. We in Houston. We in Dallas. We in so before they could go out, all they knew was Roscoe Dash and Soulja Boy. So it looked like we boxed them in. You know what I'm saying? And then we worked our way back down. You feel me? So we had to take over Atlanta. And that's when the real controversy came.
Of course.
With Charlie and Travis Porter. And I took a lot of backlash from that. Because especially when Roscoe didn't stay down. You feel where I'm coming from? And so for a while I had to go through a rough road to overcome that battle. Huh?
You know, the thing, you a testament to bouncing back and just taking bad situations or negative situations and turning them into gold. And I've seen it happen time and time again where you might fall down. But Boomman find a way to get up, brush the dirt off, and push again. You know what I'm saying? Let's fast forward. I remember, boy, we turned up.
I'm from the struggle, bro.
Goddamn, where we go.
Oh yeah,
I remember so many different artists that I actually seen you physically on the road with these guys. You know, in whatever towns I was in. I mean, like actually working these records. Like where does that personal fortitude of actually working artists come from?
I think it's just a gift, and it's something that I love to do.
Okay.
So, and that's what that's why I said I was playing artists, because you know, I like to perform. I never really liked the recording process, even though I got good at it. I just like to have fun and enjoy it and get out on the road and network and meet people and do stuff like that.
Yes,
so it came second nature because I was a promoter, a host, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that kind of stuff came easy to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's build a relationship. I was the person that wanted to build a relationship and wanted to help see somebody grow. Yeah. That's been my gift of taking things and selling it. You get where I'm coming from? So,
booming it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, making the transition from MMI, taking that brand, reinventing it, rebranding, Authentic Empire.
So with the MMI, they threw so much dirt on my name. I had to reinvent myself. You know what I'm saying? Because the problem was, like I said, I didn't speak up when I should have spoke up because I didn't know no better.
Exactly.
I felt like taking the high road. You know what I'm saying? People would see eventually, and they eventually did see, but it took a long time for them to see. It took them to get an artist switch up on them.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? It took for them to, you know, kind of go through the things I went through, and they said, "Oh, now I see what Boomman was going through." I thought it was him. Then they started seeing me. I was staying consistent in what I was doing, but those artists was taking nose dives and hitting the wall and switching, just doing all kind of, you know, thirsty artist stuff that a lot of artists do, and it's not their fault because most artists that pops really fast, they don't know no better because they in uncharted territory. So what they're trying to do is just say their face card because it's like running for a politician or something. You gotta, you know, I can't let them think I'm flawed. You get where I'm coming from? I gotta reflect blame and always keep a clean face card. You feel where I'm coming from? But they don't understand sometimes being real, people respect that. It's okay, you human. You make mistakes.
When you real, it takes a little longer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Real talk.
We in a fake game though, so it's hard to be real in a fake game.
Exactly. When you real and actually, you know, authentic, it's gonna take a little longer. And if you ain't screwing your people over, if you ain't backstabbing nobody, it's gonna take a little longer.
The problem is when you real, they think you fake.
Yeah.
They think you fake. You come off too real. Oh, he fake. Hold on, fake. You come off super fake. Oh yeah, I jugged on this nigga. Oh, he real. He scared that person. Oh, he hard. It's crazy, like right? I don't get it. It's backwards to me, but that's what it is. You feel where I'm coming from?
Man. So we had Authentic Empire. We got a couple of artists. One pops up.
Right.
Euro got it. I remember first seeing Euro at one of my events. Showcase. Came in there. You know how certain artists just have that factor, like the it factor, like you could just tell, like, oh, he's somebody. Euro came in there with a goddamn fur vest on, goddamn mouth shining, with no shirt. I had never knew who he was, never seen him a day in my life, but I knew he was somebody.
Looking like an old school pimp.
I'm trying to look, I said, I don't know. I never heard
his
his music, never knew who he was. He walked into level 2 on Terra Boulevard.
Sound like Jerome.
R.I.P. goddamn level 2, man. He walked in there, man. And I was like, who the hell is this nigga with no shirt on with all that goddamn fur? Or whatever. He get on stage and he acted a whole ass. And I was like, oh, I knew who he was then. That's Euro.
Yeah, Euro.
You know, probably months later, I see he links up with you and Boomman gets the booming again.
And so Euro is a product of me proving a point.
I know. I just want to see if you can talk about it.
Yeah. So he's a product of me proving a point, and he's a product of being super talented and his timing. You feel where I'm coming from? So when I started Authentic Empire, I started with this white kid named Noah Sharf.
We remember.
You know where I'm coming from? I told Noah the whole way what I done been through. I'm trying to rebrand myself. I'm trying to restart. I'm going to pop you off. I'm going to blow you up. I'm going to put the bag behind you. It was right time. I had the bag. I had the right investors. I had, everything in place.
Lined up.
And then I had just got through doing a situation with the Lights Global. I was partnering with Dooney and McGill where we had just did Juju on the beat. We did Mr. Hot Spot. We did.
I mean, there's so many records. We'd be here all week.
Yeah. So
yeah.
And I had learned a lot because they was an influencer-based company, and
Okay.
we was all partners. So I had learned a lot about the internet. You feel I'm coming from them. You know what I'm saying? And so I was creating a brand new company separate from them because I don't even want to get into that. We can get into that, but it's like you would have to take me there.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But I took him from being a pizza delivery boy. He had 400 followers to like 230,000 real followers in like 3 months.
No, I remember.
And everybody wanted to sign this kid. They was calling him the White Drake. Yeah.
I remember when I first heard him.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? And it wasn't a glossy video or anything. It was just an Instagram clip.
Right.
And I was like, yo.
It
was just it was a piece of content. And I was like, yo,
Yeah.
where's the record? I want that record in my phone.
That's the
now.
teasers.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like and if you don't catch it, you won't see the genius of that, of how a piece of content can move an artist.
Right.
And it seemed like people started booking this kid, and the record wasn't even dropped yet.
Right. Exactly.
That was crazy.
Yeah, there was. He was on tour in Miami, and
The record hadn't dropped.
We saw everywhere, but the thing what happened with that was, once again, it's too fast for him.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? And I was trying to. He really was like a Drake. He was a cornball. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But and I knew that wasn't going to help him. I was trying to polish him up, but I was trying to make him something that he really wasn't, and he was resisting. And so, soon as I had the meeting with Jeezy, he was like, "This is where I want to be." And then it went from, "All right, well, that's where the kid want to be." I'm always trying to make sure my clients are happy.
Exactly.
I'm like, let's work a situation out with them and see if we could get something done with them. Even though I had plethora of other opportunities on the table, I didn't want to go against the grain.
Yeah.
And so it went from that to, I don't want them around in my studio sessions. I'm like, whoa, you feel where I'm coming from? So it started ticking off a lot of us because we had invested so much money, so much time, and so much energy into it, and then it kind of went downhill from there. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to speak on Jeezy, and I don't want to do that because, once again, I'm gonna tell you, dealing with artists.
But the thing we can't speak on is, what is Boomman? What goes through your mind when you take these people from, and I don't want to call anybody, nobody's nothing, but you take these people from unknown.
You're right.
And you invest time, energy, your talents into them, and make them marketable. Let's put it like that way, to the point where other labels and other people, they're attractive to these people.
Right.
And then it just seems like they run off, or
people try to snatch it from me. Oh yeah, you did the hard work. Let me try to figure out a way to finesse them off with Boomman, and they thinking that the artist a lot of times is the sauce.
Talk about it.
They think the artist is the sauce, and they don't understand. I'm the battery in the back.
Try to run off on the plug.
Come on, man. And it's like, Euro happened to be the person that produced this Wavy record that we was pushing. You feel me? And Euro had done set up a consultation meeting with me.
That's crazy.
Once he seen what I was doing with Noah. You feel me? He set up a consultation meeting, and I heard more music from him. And I was like, I was really talented. You get where I'm coming from? So once we severed ties, you know, Noah thought he was, you know, hey, it's over with. Y'all ain't got me no more. Authentic nothing is down. Authentic Empire, it ain't going nowhere. So now I was like, oh, okay. Let me show you something. Hey, Euro, what you want to do, bro? You know what I'm saying? I still got a check. What you want to do? Let's go. You know what I'm saying? So I said, cool. Let me listen to the music. That's a hit. We're going to put Baby on that one. That's a hit. We're going to put Gun on that one. You feel me? I'm not playing. Don't play with me. Don't play with him. Don't play with him.
Ladies and gentlemen,
he's not to be played with.
Goddamn Boomman off. He gonna go up and drop a bag.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop a bag. Piss me off. I'm gonna drop a bag. Don't play with him. I done been hated on my whole life.
You gotta have money.
I know how to turn up on my haters.
You gotta have money to go to war, baby. It take a bag to go to war. You can't win a war without no bag.
Don't play with him.
Hey man,
for real.
Oh man. So now, I think we're going to fast forward a little bit. Authentic Empire is one of arguably the hottest independent record label in the country now.
That's a blessing. That's my vision. That's my goal.
And Foogiano.
Crazy.
GA.
Crazy.
My boy Cheesy.
Crazy.
You know, recently signed in Thumpr. And also more importantly, AE is a brand.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What goes into building a brand? This is for people that actually want to get some money, because I'm gonna try to get y'all some information on how you can get you some. What goes into building a brand?
So
how do you take MMI, build it up? Okay, let's tear this down. Go. All right, we're gonna rebrand, you know, shuffle some things around, pop AE off, and build that.
So let me explain something to you. It's a formula to it.
Let's go.
Right. And I'm gonna tell you something that I tell everybody. I tell all my artists this, and I try to, you know, people want to know why you don't see artists no more. They here today, gone tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? First things first. And this is not just for music. This is in life. You get where I'm coming from? You're only as big as your last hit.
Come on.
You're only as big as your last hit. If Roscoe Dash is the last thing I did, the biggest thing I did, until I do something bigger than Roscoe Dash, that's what I'm known for. I did something bigger than Roscoe Dash. So now I'm known for Foogiano. Now I'm known for Authentic Empire. Now I'm known for Euro Got It. So what happens is when you're trying to build a brand, you have to get a hit. Boom.
Let's go.
Once you get a hit, that's the time to start branding. You know, you could prep, you could season it.
Yeah.
You know, you get where I'm coming from?
But you got to get something to bring them to the brand.
Got to get something, boom. Now, then on top of that, it takes for whatever you popped off to vouch for the brand.
Come on.
If they don't vouch for the brand, it's going to be even harder to break that brand. You feel me? The reason why you got QC is so big because you got a Lil Baby, Amigos, City Girls. You got multiple hits vouching for the brand. You get where I'm coming from? You know, same thing with Cash Money. You got a Nicki Minaj, you got a Lil Wayne, you got a Drake, all vouching for the brand. You got a Juvenile, you got a Turk, you got a BG. Same thing with No Limit. You got a Master P, you got a Fiend, you got a Snoop Dogg.
Makes it bigger than
Same
life.
thing with Death Row. Same thing with Bad Boys.
Makes it bigger than life.
It take multiple hits and multiple people to vouch for that brand. That's what make it a movement. That's what make it stick.
Do you ever think about if all the artists that you put your time and energy in had stayed down, where you would be at right now? Do you ever think about that? Like, do you ever think about all the artists that you've worked with or signed and everything worked out and they stayed around? Could you even imagine that?
I have thought about that because I was mad when they didn't. And I was like, man, we could be, but the problem is I wasn't prepared for the moment.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying?
That's honest.
I wasn't prepared for the moment, and I'm still learning because, like I said, I'm self-taught.
Yeah.
I had no mentor. You get where I'm coming from? I had. This is me in the trenches, really out the mud, figuring it out. A lot of these people got OGs and triple OGs. That's kind of like now. I finally got a couple of mentors and people who guide me. You know what I'm saying? So OGs that respect that I've got to this far. That's like, man, holler at me if you need some, and I hit them, and I certain things. But before now, I had to figure it out. You get where I'm coming from? And so, me being an artist, I had to realize I can't be an artist and sign other artists because I'm not big enough. You feel me? So what happens is they're gonna always feel like I'm in competition. You know what I'm saying? And they thinking, even if I'm not,
he's a threat.
I'm a threat. You get what I'm coming? Because they're not looking at me as an equal. They're looking at me as competition. And truth be told, that's why I don't try to force my artists to do nothing with each other. It's more so like, if y'all vibe, y'all vibe. If y'all don't, y'all don't. Yeah. Some really rock with each other. Some everybody's cool.
Yeah.
But some people rock with each other harder than others. You feel me? And that's an organic thing. That's a creative thing, and I try to stay out of the creative way.
You don't want to force.
Yeah, I stay out of the creative way.
It feels forced when it's forced.
Yeah, I just stay out of the way. You know what I'm saying? And I try not to. Everybody wants to be opinionated. Everybody wants to be an A&R.
Yeah.
For me, it's more so just trying to make sure I'm there to help guide them because this is a life thing. You feel me? And I just want to be able to just let them know my experiences through life on just dealing with life, on how, like even with Foogiano, I let him fly. You get where I'm coming from? And I constantly tell him, I say, Foo, I'm here if you need me. Don't always feel like you got to do everything on your own because I don't want you to bump your head. But, I'm going to let you hit your head if you choose to hit your head, and you respect that. You get where I'm coming from? And so, because they know, they call me the OG now. You feel me? Because they know in life and in business, I've accumulated a lot of money and a lot of success. And they respect that outside of the music. And see, I think that's what it really took for me when people realized, like, I can't really stop him because they wanted to stop the music part. But they realized, hold on, Holmes getting money, and I don't even know how he getting this money.
Different type of money.
Yeah, and it's a different type of money because I'm getting M's. You get and legally, you feel what I'm coming from?
About it, bro.
You feel me? And so people want to, understand how, and they want to learn. And it's like I got a lot to teach people because that's why you used to hear me always preach. Yeah. Start your business. Start your LLC. America's a business. You feel me?
FLC program.
So, that's the way you win in America.
Yeah, no, facts.
You feel me? People are trying to get unemployment check when they need to be getting business loans. You feel me? And trying to teach people that debt isn't bad. Debt is what's going to get you financially free because there's only 3 ways to increase income. You feel me? And that's credit, debt, and productivity. And you can only work but so hard. It's only 24 hours in a day.
Damn right.
Now, unless you're going to go rob somebody,
exactly.
You get where I'm coming from. The only 2 other ways to increase your product is getting credit and getting some debt. You feel where I'm coming from? And learning how to manage it.
Unfortunately, in our culture, a lot of financial literacy isn't shared as much as it probably should.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Where we kind of start behind the starting line because we a lot of us are taught to go get a job. Or to
be a slave.
Yeah, they're not teaching us to be our own bosses or to go be.
Do you know where jobs came from? Do you know 95% of people in America was business owners before the Great Depression and before they freed the slaves? So what happened was they freed the slaves and they just said, go back and ask them to pay you some money, and they'll just pay them little or nothing to still get the same services done.
Damn right.
You get where I'm coming from? And
that might go over their head. You know what? That's for another day. That might go over your head.
Yeah, so
that may go over your head.
Working a job is still a form of slavery.
Nah, amen. You
feel me? That's why you got a boss, which is a master.
I never fought anybody for trying to doing what they got to do to survive or whatever. When I signed out the military in 2010, and I made a promise to myself, I said, I'm not punching nobody else's clock but my own for the rest of my life.
For sure.
And it feels good.
Out of W-2 since 2006.
So, come on, and it feels good. It feels good in 2020 to have kept that promise. Let's talk Foogiano.
Let's talk food. Let's talk.
I remember it was a cold night in December. I think it was November, December. You called me. Say, Nietzsche, I need you to, you call me P Nice, you know what I'm saying? Goddamn it.
Yeah, that's what I know. Your mama called him P, I'm going to call him P.
Goddamn right. He said, man, you know, I'm doing the show, man, come through. And I said, I'm going to be late, but I'm coming. I'm shooting the podcast.
Let's do it.
And I get there, and it's like the semifinal round, and I see a couple of artists perform. I saw about 3 or 4 artists perform, and this young man gets on stage. And I see a type of energy that I hadn't seen in a very, very, very long time from an independent artist. And I saw how passionate he was and the people that were with him were about his music. And the words that came out of his mouth was, baby mama ain't shit. She won't let me see my son. And I said, I feel you, brother. I have been there. And I said, he won.
For sure.
And sure enough, he won. And the rest of what happens after that is what I really want to talk about, because I seen you take a guy in December off of a showcase stage. I think you signed him maybe in January, maybe a month later.
Yeah, it was in January, yeah.
And you literally took him from 0 to 60, and I've never seen it happen that fast.
Yeah.
Can we go over that process, that really quick process of taking a guy from independent artist, relatively unknown, from a showcase stage, and taking him to stardom to the point where he signed with Gucci for a multi-million-dollar deal and is now known as the Glacier Man?
Right. So that's what you call the stars being aligned.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? It's something about sometimes in life, you know what I'm saying, things just line up for you. You feel where I'm coming from? I spent years of going through the trenches to get to that moment. I was fighting for Euro a deal. I had a deal on the table for Euro. You feel me? I had a lot of situations on the table for Euro, but I was supposed to take this $2 million deal that ended up falling through. You feel me? So that time elapsed. So now I'm in the trenches trying to figure it out, trying to get, you know, and it just so happened, you know, with the live reviews, that was another thing. I had a dream. You get where I'm coming from, and a vision of how to service a lot of artists at one time. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, of course, I set a trend on everybody doing stuff online.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Listening to independent artist music. But my motive has always been to fulfill a niche for independent artists, because I was an independent artist. You get where I'm coming from? And I always wanted to create a platform for independent artists. You know what I'm saying? That I wish I would have had for myself.
Everything that you needed when you was rapping, you want to give it to people.
I want to give it to people.
That's exactly what it is.
Exactly. And make money at the same time.
Exactly. We can't work for free, man.
Of course. No. But I got to let that be known.
Exactly.
You get where I'm coming from? Because I don't want nobody to think I'm just this super ultra saint that just want to do stuff that just for people. Like,
well, you know what people got to understand.
And not benefit myself.
Well, what people got to understand is if there's no profit, the platform dies.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying? These opportunities die.
Exactly.
These situations and these blessings go. If you can't, you have to feed it.
Right.
And you feed it with money.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying? Because everybody wants to get paid.
Exactly.
Everybody else.
And you got a staff and a team.
Exactly.
That's a whole nother thing.
Yeah.
But long story short, Foo won. I never met him before a day in my life. When he won, it was the energy. And then I said, you know what? And I'm gonna do the same thing with Thumpr.
Come on, talk about it.
I said we're gonna go to his hometown and we're gonna shoot this video.
Let's go.
You feel me? I didn't want to try to shoot it in Atlanta. I'm saying I wanted to be as organic, as natural as possible. And I just started posting the clips, and same thing. Just, you know, I just know how to market and promote.
There it is, brother.
You feel where I'm coming from? And it's all about being organic and finding something that people really respect and grab. It's a product. You feel me? And if you like the product, you're going to gravitate towards it. And Foogiano is a star. He's a star.
You can't deny it.
You can't deny it. Euro is a star. The same way, you can't deny it. You feel where I'm coming from? Thumpr is a star. You can't deny it. That's why you won. You understand what I'm saying? So, Jeezy's a star. GA's a star. So,
that's my boy.
Yeah, so once people just tap in and they really start realizing that these guys are stars and they start listening to what they got to say, I think they're going to be amazing. That's what it was with Foogiano. He just had that energy, and it was his time. You feel where I'm coming from? And we just pray. All we can do is pray that the stars stay aligned and we keep going hard and we keep staying hungry and we do right by each other, and that's all you can hope for, you know. Yeah. And then we'll have a long run, you know what I'm saying? Because everything comes to an end. We just pray that we enjoy it. Why, you know what I'm saying? Why, and then make some smart investments and do some wise things.
When you invest, when you put quote unquote the bag behind these artists, are you ever hesitant to invest in someone? Was there ever a time in Foogiano where like 100,000 I can go buy me, or is it just let's go?
No, because the money ain't real to me.
Come on.
It's like
Come
the
on,
money.
Man.
Yo, we gonna get money. we can print that. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, once you have knowledge and understanding about something, you understand I can go get more of that. You get where I'm coming from? I can't get another Foogiano.
Amen to that.
You feel where I'm coming from? I can't recreate another Foogiano. Like, I could find another hit record or find another star artist, but at that moment, at that time, with that artist, I can't remake that. You get where I'm coming from? So, let's go. You feel me? Because it's timing. God prepared me for this moment.
Yeah, you match the gas on food.
Yeah, I'm going to match the gas on everybody. Believe it. It's just timing.
Question.
You know what I'm saying?
And, from taking that artist from record time, from a showcase stage to Atlantic to 1017, and still, rocking that AE brand, you would think that everybody would totally believe in your process. And it's weird because you get naysayers. Yeah. And we're not going to breathe too much light into it, but if you're seeing that this man, this artist, came from being an indie.
Bro, listen, naysayers come not because of me, it's because of them.
Talk about it.
It's their fears.
Come on now.
Like, that's, when people tell you can't do that, that's because they feel like they can't do that. This ain't real. That's because they feel like that couldn't be done for me. So if I can't get it done, there's no way. Because it's their fears, and they're just trying to project it. That got to be a scam. That got to be this. It's because of their fears. You feel where I'm coming from? Because I guarantee if I call them their phone and say, "Hey, I want to put a bag behind you," they're gonna switch up
like a motherfucker.
Yeah, real quick.
I've seen some actually.
Panties gonna fall.
I've seen so quick.
Real fast. You feel where I'm coming from? They
gonna
always,
do it it's always weird to me when I see it. I'm like, did you not see what happened with Foogiano? How was this not? It. How is this not real?
And it scared them. It scared the hell out of them. For real. No cap. They're like, I wasn't prepared. What Kevin Hart said, pineapples, I'm not ready. They wasn't prepared. They wasn't ready for that. They couldn't believe that you could take somebody that's never been known and make them a household name and get them a multi-million-dollar deal. I don't believe that.
I ain't never seen
it. I don't believe it. They still don't believe it.
I ain't never seen it before.
But the people who are fearless, they like, hey, I'm going to take my shot. Because I know if he did it, and you got people who feel like they better than him.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm coming from? Shoot. I'm going to take my shot. And I respect that. You get where I'm coming from? But the thing I don't like about most independent artists, they treat it like a lottery.
Yeah. Instead
of trying to build a career. You understand what I'm saying?
Let's talk about it.
A lot of times when stuff go up fast, it fall fast. You feel where I'm coming from? And Lord willing, I don't think that's going to happen with Foo, because Foo is a superstar. You know what I'm saying? And those are like one in a lifetime generational type things, like LeBron James or, like Steph Curry. You feel where I'm coming from? And those don't happen every day. You feel where I'm coming from? Drake's and Futures.
They don't come.
They don't come.
Just make them.
They don't come every day, but me even knowing Future, I was neighbors with Future. Next door, grew up. I seen his process over years. You feel where I'm coming from? Most of these people he been rapping for years. It just was his right time, right place. Stars aligned, met the right dude, took the right chances, believed. You get where I'm coming from? In himself. You know what I'm saying? He was prepared for that moment.
Damn right.
And so, same thing with Thumpr. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he's from Augusta. Yeah. You've been seeing him probably run around for years. Come on.
Years.
Yeah, so that's just how it works. And you just got to stay consistent and treat it like a career. Invest in your craft. And people go to college for 6, 4, 5, 6, 8, 7 years and spend hundreds of thousands to make $40,000 a year. And you got artists that just want to spend $1,000 and $5,000 and $10,000 and say, okay, cool.
And
if I don't pop, then it's your fault.
Yeah. You know what's always weird to me? I always try to figure out, how can you expect to make millions if you're not willing to at least invest a couple of thousands? Or you're apprehensive about investing in something that could make you a multimillionaire.
Because they don't know. They don't know.
But they expect, some I see that some expect like it should just be handed to them. And I'm like,
they don't know no better. They don't know because they're not educated. They haven't been through the process, and they probably, have a sense of entitlement. And that's a disease that's going around.
Yeah.
A lot of people have a sense of entitlement. They feel like somebody done told them they were hot, and you should sign me and they don't understand the business. Like, I want you to look at it like this: the majority of artists don't know how they gonna get money in music. They stage shows and features and stuff. But ask them the difference between performance royalties and mechanical royalties.
Yeah.
Tell them to break it down.
What? What is
ask
that?
them what publishing is. and they don't know. So, they don't have the knowledge. So it's like what it is like a child kicking and screaming when they don't get what they want. You get where I'm coming from?
No,
because they don't have the intellect to understand. You feel me?
Respect. Look, I'm gonna ask. Well, actually, I'm gonna give you the floor because I think that you deserve it to finally just go ahead and just speak your piece on it. To people that say that Boomman is scamming them, what do you have to say to them?
People say that I'm scamming them.
I know, right?
I don't know if people would say I'm scamming them or if people would say I'm scamming.
Exactly.
So it's a difference.
Exactly.
I haven't had nobody say that I'm scamming them because I'm approachable.
Yeah.
You get what
I'm talking about people that say that Boomman is quote unquote scamming.
Once again, they feel what they don't understand.
Exactly.
You get where I'm coming from?
Please.
And the
Look,
thing
I
is,
want you to get this. I want you to get this out for them folk right quick. I just want you to go ahead and get it out. Just lay it out for. Because, bro, you know what? I read the answer for you, but I don't want to. I'm gonna shut up.
I seen on one of your posts that you was addressing it.
Oh, bro,
they coming at you now.
Oh my gosh! So, I be like, are you see? Can you not see? Motherfucker, can you not see? Do you just see what I just did? Okay, do you understand this?
Let me tell you what it is. You're entering into a world, right? And we're in a dangerous world, right? Exactly. Where we're tapped into the World Wide Web. And on that World Wide Web, people could be anybody they want.
Talk about it.
You could be anybody you want. You could have 2 followers, create a page, and just take everything you're going through in life on this person. You get where I'm coming from? Because you see them happy and smiling and successful. So I gotta be the person to bring you down. You got people that'll call me a scam that ain't never spent no money with.
Exactly.
You feel where I'm coming from?
Don't even know what the hell going on.
But then you do gotta be careful because there's people out there that's been using my name and have been scamming people. You feel me? That's why if you read my bio, I say it's a text that say I do not reach out to people. You feel where I'm coming from? And the thing about me is I've created a system where I don't meet people at the Starbucks. I don't meet people at McDonald's. You could call, set up a meeting, and meet me face to face. You have an office you could come to that you could really do legitimate business.
So if he was doing bad business, do you think that he would have people pulling up? I'm just put it like that. You know what I'm saying? There's no way in hell a man is doing fucked up shit or fucked up business if a nigga can pull up to the house. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Or pull up to the office. There's no way.
They can still come to the pull up.
Yeah. They can pull up. We ain't gonna talk about that, boo.
We ain't gonna talk about that.
Hey man. Once again, bro, I got the most respect in the world for you, bro. And I love it.
But let me clear that up.
Yeah,
I'm not scamming anybody.
Thank you.
You get where I'm coming from? I do legitimate business. The problem is once again, a lot of times when things don't happen the way a person may want it to happen in the timing that they want it to happen in, they feel some type of way. And we work with people every day to try to make sure the customer is happy. You feel me? Because I'm trying to do something for an industry that has not been done before. You get where I'm coming from? I'm trying, my whole goal and my mission is to service independent artists. You know what I'm saying? In all forms of fashion. Not just by signing them. We're managing, we're marketing, we're promoting, we're photo shoots, video. Anything that you need and you want a credible service done, you can hit us up and actually get that service done. And I'm gonna drop my number. It's 404-857-0040. The number is 404-857-0040. And I have an amazing staff of people. We have like, right now it's close to like 40, 50 people, maybe more, you know what I'm saying, that we actually pay on payroll. And we're, you know, it's a black-owned business, and we service independent artists. And it's a niche that people are finna try to start infiltrating. Just stay tuned. We got some crazy stuff that's gonna happen.
I already know, brother. You know, the thing that you all are doing is blazing the trail. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, you know, when you are setting new precedences and you are doing things, you're gonna catch a little licks or whatever because nobody's been through there.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta go through the wilderness, and you are blazing the trail, brother. Never stop.
Thank you.
Never stop. I respect what you got going on. I respect your company.
Likewise.
And I'm just happy to see the evolution. You know what I'm saying? And to be big, I feel like you're a little big brother.
and I think when you was trying to ask me to speak on, I'm gonna tell you this: I have no reason to scam nobody.
Exactly. I know.
Bro, we getting too much money in so many other ways. It's like I'm not gonna risk it. I'm not gonna risk it for $100, $500, $1,000, $10,000.
Hell, I'm gonna scam you for goddamn $40 for that's a 3-5.
And your blessings don't come like that.
Amen.
Like, I'm blessed because I do things the right way. You get where I'm coming from? So, you know. But no, I appreciate you, bro. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Keep going, bro. No, keep going. Keep going. The things that you are doing are amazing. Fuck what anybody says. I've never, and I've been in this game 20 plus years, my damn self. I've never seen nobody take a person off a stage, a showcase stage, relatively unknown, and take this man to a multi-million-dollar deal in 3 damn months.
Less than 3 months.
yeah. I'm pretty sure you know the days. You know exactly the days.
I done did it multiple times though.
That's crazy.
I did it with Roscoe.
Yeah, you're right.
It took less than 3 months. You feel me? I actually had deals on the table for Euro in less than 3 months. Noah in less than 3 months. You know what I'm saying?
Work quick.
So yeah, the thing is most artists need exposure.
Yeah.
I'm the exposure guy.
That's what you do. You put them out there.
I put them out there.
We're going to get you out there.
You're going to get seen. I tell people this all the time. I can lead a horse to water.
Damn right.
I can make them drink.
Damn right.
I just can't make people like it. Can't make the horse like the water. That's your job.
Yeah, right.
So you come to me, you got to be a star.
Damn right.
I can't jump in your body and rap and, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I can't do all that. You got to shine.
Damn
you
right.
feel me? But I can get you on the stage.
Love.
You feel me? So if there's any independent artists that thinking about working with me, I can get you out there. We can get you exposure. We can get you seen. I just can't make people like you.
I'm a testament to that because I've seen him do it over the years, brother. Before we get out of here, man, let them know where they can find you at on social media if they're not already following you and tapped in.
Okay, cool. Boomman_AE. It's 2 O's and 2 M's. BOOMMAN_AE. You can Google me. I'm not hard to find. You can call the number 404-857-0040.
Yeah.
I'm out here, man. We booming. It's authentic and nothing. Boomman still
right,
booming.
Motherfucker, damn right.
Boomman still booming. It's authentic and nothing. Believe it. And I'm with the Ugly Money Nietzsche, and I'm with the Ugly Money Podcast.
He with the P Nice Podcast, man. Hey, man, you can follow me at Ugly Money Nietzsche. That's Ugly Money NICHE. Remember, the bigger the dream, the bigger the risk, the bigger the payoff. We are out. We're authentic in and by us. Boom, man. Let's do it.
Let's get it.
Love, bro.